Hello everyone, and welcome to Morris Biden, episode 2. At the end of episode 1, our man had just spoken to Celia. "Honey, thank you for understanding," he said after the call had ended. "I'll let you know when you can call again, honey. Hope you're not angry with me, honey." "It was lovely to speak to you," said Celia. "I'm sorry, honey. It would be lovely to talk to your daughter sometime too. I might be able to speak to Dan and Julie tomorrow morning and tell them about you. I'll let you know when I'm free for a call. Okay, honey? Okay. Have you taken your bath, honey? Why are you so obsessed with my bathing habits? Because I want you to be beautiful for me, honey. You aren't coming for another 2 or 3 weeks. Before the ending of September, I will be in England. Yes, you said. That's the reason why I'm working in double duty with all my staff. Yes, honey, I will. Are you still busy with your tea? Busy with my tea? What a strange question. It was just a regular cup of tea. Okay, good, honey. I need to do the washing up and tidy up the kitchen. Nice and beautiful. Oh yes, tidying up is such an amazingly nice and beautiful experience. Yes, honey. You should try it sometime. Then you too can have a nice and beautiful experience. Yes, of course, honey. I used to do it because I'm alone in the house. Are you alone in the house, honey? Do you think I'm being burgled? Do you know something I don't? No? What is that, honey? I'll assume that means you don't. I do, honey. Oh, what do you know that I don't? Tidying the kitchen and other places in the house, honey. Oh, yes, obviously, said Celia. Thank you so much, my love. How was your activities today, my love? I was at work. How was your activities today? Yes, honey, the same with me. I was busy all through, since so that I can meet up before the end of September, my love. Are you at work now? Yes, we're always here inside the sea, pending till when the contract is over. What are you doing at work today? Cooking the clouds liquid. Oh, yes, I thought you might be. Is that the same as boiling water? Yes, it's a liquid cloud that refines from the sea. Are you already in bed, honey? Yes, I thought it was. Okay, good. Are you busy, honey? Honey, are you sleeping already? Sorry I missed you last night, Cecilia. I called Dan and Julie and told them about you. They said they'd love to chat with you sometime, like I did with Pearls. And so she gave him the link to Julie's Facebook account. Could you send her a friend request, or shall I get her to send you one? Okay, honey. I would like to also chat with them. Please give them my Facebook name. Let them send me a friend request, because I actually don't think this man knows how to do it. Okay, I will. It'll be so lovely if we can all talk to each other. Yes, honey, I will love to meet with them face to face. Where are you now, honey? At work? Where do you think I am? Where are you now? Yes, honey, I know you'll be at work. Just want to ask. I'm on the reception desk this afternoon, said Celia. The receptionist is off sick. I'm having a 2-hour break for lunch, honey. Oh, really, honey? Honey, I would like to buy a house in England. What do you think about that, honey? I don't know. I can't advise you. It's up to you. Where would you like to buy one? Honey, exit, because of the cost. I don't understand that, said Celia. Please explain. What do you want to exit? Honey, a beautiful city in England. We have lots of those. I mean, the cost of the money. Okay, honey, maybe when I come over to England, we can discuss that together. It would definitely be easier to buy something when you're here. There's a website called Rightmove you could look on. Yes, that's the reason why I said let me come over. Okay, good. Have you taken your afternoon lunch? How much would you be thinking of spending? What's afternoon lunch? How many lunches do you have? But I have to get a place where we will stay when we'll get married, honey. Have you eaten? 2 in a day. Tea in the morning, an afternoon eating, an evening lunch, he said, in reply to her asking how many lunches he got. There's only 1 lunch in there, said Celia. Do you have difficulty counting up to 2? Who said we're getting married? If we do, you'll have to buy a place in Durham, because that's where I work. Honey, I just want to let you know, because I don't want anyone to come before me, honey. Let me know? Meaning? If you love someone, just go straight to her and let her know before another person does what is in your mind. Because I love you. That isn't the same as getting married. Honey! You mean if I come to England and I ask your hand in marriage, you won't accept me? Is that what you said, honey? I don't know until you ask, said Celia. I'm asking you now, honey, because I have totally fallen in love with you, my love. That isn't a very romantic proposal, said Celia. My dearest true love, every moment I spend with you feels like a dream come true. You are my everything, my reason for living. And that isn't a proposal, said Celia. Honey, please accept my request. I can't hide my feelings to you anymore. I think I need to meet you first, said Celia. Also, I do need to tell my sister Elizabeth and my brother Dan about you. Okay, honey. Whoops. Sorry. Dan, he's my son. My brother's Ian. Please don't put tears on my eyes. You can, honey. Okay. Okay, Ian. I'm going to call them both this evening, said Celia. I'll see if I can call both of them at the same time on chat. Okay, good, honey. I will be more grateful. I told Elizabeth and Ian about you, she said a bit later. They're both very happy for us. Did Julie send you a friend request? She said she would. Is this her profile, honey? He said, sending a screenshot. Sorry, honey. I was busy working. Yes, that's Julie, said Celia. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing today? Oh, I just got home from work. Did you speak to Julie? Yes, I did. We really chat long, honey. Did she not told you, honey? Oh, that's good, said Celia. It's the middle of the night in Australia, so I haven't had a chance to ask her yet. Okay, honey. Good. She's very intelligent, in sense of human. I'm pleased you got on well, said Celia. And so, of course, he'd spoken to Julie. And so, I'd like to welcome back to the channel Juliana from Celebrity Scammers Baited, who's going to read you the conversation that she had with our man. But before she does, I'm just going to interrupt for a few seconds to remind you about channel membership. Channel membership costs $1.99 a month and really does help to support the channel. Members get one members only video a month, the occasional members only short, and special emojis that you can use in the chat.
So Morris Biden messaged me on Facebook. He's dating Celia, my mother-in-law. Hello, Juliet. How are you doing today? He said. I said, hello. How are you? Mum told me about you and said you might be reaching out. To which he responds, yes. How are you doing today? I said, I'm terrific. She told me that you are going to send me a request. Okay, that's nice. I said, yeah, Celia told me and Dan about you, and I thought I might as well. She sounded pleased. To which he said, I'm Engineer Morris from Dallas, Texas. I said, Dallas? Ah, yes, how nice. How's the weather? It's bloody cold in Sydney today, LOL. And in response to, I'm Engineer Morris from Dallas, Texas, I said, how nice. My Dan's a lifeguard and I work at a bank here in Sydney. And in response to, yes, Celia told me and Dan about you. Yes, Collier is my very closest friend and we are having a meeting when I'm done with my project here in Japan, Tokyo. To which I went, Japan? Oh, I always wanted to go. How is Tokyo? Is it everything they say it is? No, very hot there, came the immediate response. And yes, I'm working in Japan, Tokyo, because they obviously don't know how to tell anything about the country. But when I'm done with my project, I will be coming to England to meet with my lovely Celia. I said, that sounds so exciting. It's on my bucket list one day. What's the project? Celia said something about submarine and engineering, but I'm not sure what. I'm fascinated. To which he said, yes, submarine engineering. We refine oil and gas here in land and sea. In a submarine, guys. I said, that's awesome. In the sea. I've seen films about submarines, but never been in one. Are you under at the moment? Meaning under the ocean. To which he says simply, yes. What do you do for a living, Juliet? I said, Australia just bought some submarines from the States recently to use in defence. We'd cross-posted. And in response to, what do you do for a living, Juliet? I said, I work at Australia's largest bank here in Sydney, the Commonwealth. Just a branch manager. A little bit self-deprecating. Oh, really? That's good. was his response to Australia buying some submarines. I said, it's interesting. You say you're going to go and meet Celia in the UK? Lucky you. And in response to me working at the largest bank in Sydney, he goes, that's beautiful. And in response to being questioned about going to meet Celia, he said, yes, because I'm falling for her. I love her. Hear that, Celia? He loves you. In response to that's beautiful, I said, I'm not sure it's beautiful, but it's fun and challenging. Celia says you have a child. And I meant to write, is that correct? But, you know, he didn't notice either. And in response, yes, because I'm falling for her. I love her. I said, oh my God, that's lovely. Have you told her? And in response to his query about his child, he said, yes, she's the only child I have. She's a medical student in Texas. I said, wow, Doctor, huh? How old is she? Is she doing her residency yet or still at the start in college? To which he said, just 23 years old, not married yet. She needs to finish her studies before getting married. I said, smart. Make sure she can support herself and not have to rely on a man. Good idea. Yes, very well, he said, but now I'm still the one doing everything for her. So I thought I'd prod a little about the money. I said, yeah, and at 23 it isn't cheap. You paying for her accommodation as well? To which he said, once she finished her studies, she will apply for in a government hospital there in Texas. So what's her name? To which he said, yes, because she is not working yet to the cost of having to support her. And her name is Pearls Morris Biden. Poor woman's middle name is Morris. And in response to her not working yet, I said, better she concentrate on studying and doesn't work, even part-time. It's better. And in response to the name, I said, pretty name. To which our Morris, completely misunderstanding what I meant with working even part-time, said, it's full-time. I said, yes, medical school usually is, LOL. And in response to pretty name, he goes, thank you so much, you too. And in response to medical school usually is, he says yes. It says yes a lot.
Okay, I admit, I couldn't help myself interrupting here. Yes, he does say yes a lot, usually when he doesn't understand what you've said to him.
I said, expensive. Juliet, please, can we chat later? I said, my friend did medicine and she's still paying the loans off, trying to get some, plant an idea of expenses into his brain. And in response to Julia, can we please chat later? I said, no problem. I work overtime all through since, he laments. I said, nice to meet you. This is my sleeping break, he said about 8:30, 9:30 Nigerian time. And in response to nice to meet you, he goes, you too, bye. And I went, bye. And he went, have a lovely day. At which point I didn't want to exchange in any more pleasantries, meaningless pleasantries.
Honey, how was your work today? Thank you so much, honey. It was fairly quiet today. I was organising visits for schools who want to come and look round. That's beautiful, honey. Now you're back home, right? That's why I said I just got home. What have you been doing today? Yes, you're welcome, honey. Seriously? Working since, honey? Did you drive, honey? I guessed you were working. I just wondered what you were doing at work. I walked. I messaged Pearls again last night, said Celia, but I guess she's been too busy to read my message, because she'd sent Pearls this message. Hello again, Pearls, she'd said. Would you like to chat to my daughter-in-law so we can all get to know each other? She lives in Sydney in Australia, so I'm not sure how the time difference would work for you. But of course, our man wasn't checking Pearls' account. And Pearl's account only had one friend, Celia. In reply to her saying to him, I guessed you were working, just wondered what you were doing at work, our man said, I was piping the factory for the final refining. With bagpipes? Asked Celia. Of course, that went straight over our man's head. Honey, because it's the chemical that is holding me here for now. Chemicals can do that, said Celia sagely. Yes, there's a chemical we use to refine the clouds before it turns into oil and gas. They're holding it in the ship, and I need to micro-mail my company about it. I just need to get a card from my daughter so that I can micro-mail them in the company. We use cloud storage here at the university, said Celia. I wonder if we should add some chemical. But my daughter is not responding yet, honey. I'm sure she will. She didn't answer me either. That's just my problem here now, honey. Just need $100 iTunes gift card so that I can micromail them to pay the bills for the custom. What's a micromail? Asked Celia. It's company privately secret chat because of scammers. You haven't noticed it before, honey? You do know that scammers ask for iTunes card, said Celia, and at this point I was thinking, well, this is make or break time. Can I talk him out of this? Or have we reached the end because he's going to dig his heels in? Because if this is going to turn into a series with a few more episodes, we need a scammer that's guidable. No, honey, he said, in reply to her saying, you do know that scammers ask for iTunes cards. If it's a private company thing, then I'm sure they'll provide it for you, said Celia. I'm using it for my Apple account. I don't know, said Celia. My sister Elizabeth said to be wary if you ask me for money. I'll think about it. They can't hear from me without I write them. Pearls will get it for me, he said. I'm sure she will, said Celia. But I didn't ask you for money. Did I, honey? No, that's okay, said Celia. I have my personal money, honey. It's only that I don't have access to it here, not until I come out from the sea. But I'm not the type that asks for people's money. No problem. I'm sure Pearls will help her dad, said Celia. How do people ask? Because haven't experienced it before, honey. Yes, honey. If she doesn't have it, that's not problem. I will wait till they write to me. You know she's still a student, so don't bother her much. Have you taken your tea, honey? I'm just going to go and put something in the oven. Okay, good. Something you need to eat before going to bed later, right? Yes, said Celia. Honey, is Juliet your daughter or your sister? Good, honey. Julie's my daughter-in-law. Okay, beautiful. Honey, I really can't wait to meet with you in England. And he sent 2 photos. I won't bore you with them because I reverse image searched both of them and they're everywhere, basically. Does? Are my workers, honey, he said. The joy of text-to-speech software designed for an American accent. It's good to see they're working hard, said Celia. Yes, my company does pictures for more contract, honey. Have you eaten now, honey? It's in the oven. Okay, still warming. Honey, how would you feel when we're getting married? I don't think I know until I've met you. Oh, really, honey? Anyway, it's the best way to meet first. Did you separate or divorce, honey? I'm sure I told you I'm a widow and my husband was a lot older than me. Oh, that's through, honey. I'm sorry for asking again. It's okay, said Celia. Thank you, honey. What's the time there right now, honey? It's 7 o'clock. You could use Google, you know. You must know the time difference by now. Yes, here is 2:59 a.m. You must be on your night shift, said Celia. My break time will soon be over. Very soon, honey. Yes, honey. One's is 3:30. I will be in duty already. Okay. Just want to finish this project and be coming to England. Just take direct flight to England. Yes, that sounds like a good idea, said Celia. The following morning, when Celia woke up, apparently they decided to have a completely nonsense conversation. That's nice. Right, he said. Hello, honey. Good morning. Good morning. I'm being lazy this morning. I made tea and I'm sitting in bed answering messages. Okay, good, honey. Hope you have a blessed night. I don't know. Have I? Said Celia. You don't know what, honey? I didn't think I did. I rarely know what from when, said Celia. You mean you didn't sleep well? I might not have done, who knows? Did you? Of course I sleep very well. What happened to you? Nothing that I'm aware of. What are you talking about, honey? I'm talking about life and all its concomitant happenings. Like what area about like? Oh, yes, definitely like about an area. Oh, my God! Do you mean the kind of life you're living? Maybe I do. This is getting very deep and meaningful. I might need more tea. What's happening to you? Are you cold? Tea wakes me up, but it is cold this morning. Maybe I have brain freeze. Oh, really? Yes, really? Oh, that requires for tea, honey. Oh, yes, I think it does. Yes, really? I'm so pleased we agree. What are you pleased about, honey? Didn't I say? Asked Celia. Say what? What are you doing right now? Drinking tea. Okay, good. Did you still hear from Juliet? Yes, I spoke to her as soon as I woke up this morning. She said you had a lovely chat and sound like a nice, caring man. Oh, really, honey? That was a fantastic chat, honey. We chat long. That's nice. It's lovely to know you got on well. Yes, honey. Honey, I will be going to resuming work now, honey. Let's chat later, honey. Love you. Bye. Okay, have a good day at work. That was on Saturday morning. Celia came online again on Saturday evening. I just got home. I went to a concert in a local church with some friends. It was a small chamber choir and it was really lovely. Do you like music? I expect you're at work again now, so I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Yes, honey. Happy Sunday. Hello, honey. How are you doing today? Honey, please, can I trust you? Good morning, Cecilia. It's a lovely sunny day here, so I might go for a walk with some friends. That's a strange question. Can I trust you? I'm totally trustworthy. I'm a bit upset that you even had to ask. Okay, good, honey. Yes, honey. There's something I want you to help me to receive. I'm sorry, honey, if that should be an offence. I'm really sorry, honey. What do you need? There's a consignment box. They awarded to me in Dubai when I had a contract with the Dubai government. They promised to pay the balance with silver and gold box. I've been waiting for the consignment box since last year, December. On Friday, they emailed me that they finally assigned the box out from Dubai government authority, so I needed a trusted person who have the fear of God that can help me to receive it. And you're the only trusted person that I have in my life for now, honey. Oh, doesn't he trust his daughter? Please, I would like you to do that for me, okay, honey? Hello, honey. Are you there? I don't even know what a consignment box is, said Celia. I couldn't possibly take responsibility for a box full of silver and gold, if that's what you're saying's in it. You'll be here in 2 weeks' time. You can arrange for its delivery after you get here. Honey, why you don't want to receive it? The delay will cost return of the box, honey, please. I couldn't possibly take responsibility for something like that. I'd be a nervous wreck every time I left the house. It's only 2 weeks before you come. You can make the arrangements when you get here. Honey, the delay will cost return of the box. Believe me. Don't be daft. They've had it since December. I'm sure they won't mind keeping it for another 2 weeks if you explain that you're moving. I said I've been waiting for it since December. Maybe you could send it to the university address. I could store it safely in the office here. It was on Friday. It was assigned out. That's probably the best idea, Cecilia, especially if it's delivered during the week. What address is that, honey? It will be directed to address with email address. Cecilia gave them the Durham University Administration's address. But use my email, she said, and put my name on the parcel so they know it's for me. Otherwise, someone else will open it. Okay, honey, I will send it to them. They'll write to you, okay, honey? Thank you so much. Okay. Are you already in the bed? No. Are you? No, just take my break now, honey. Okay, I'll be going to bed soon. I just need to tidy up the kitchen. Okay, good. But you've eaten, honey. How about Juliet? What do you think? Cecilia, I have no idea if she's eaten. Do you want me to ask her when they wake up? And then I accidentally sent to him a screenshot that I meant to send to Juliet, so I removed it. Just ask if you've eaten. What? How did I do that? Weird, said Celia, because I could see that he'd seen the screenshot. It's 9 p.m. What do you think? What are you going to weird, honey? He asked. Nothing, honey. That weird thing I deleted. Don't know what I did. It's okay, honey. I think I'm tired. I probably should tidy up and go to bed. Have you chat with Pearl all this day? No, Cecilia. She never answered me. That'll be nice, honey. Okay, honey. Hope you'll be going to school tomorrow. School, said Celia. What on earth are you talking about? Did you mean to send that to Pearl's? No, honey. Are you not going to work tomorrow? Okay, sorry, honey. I made a mistake. Ha ha, replied Celia. I should go. Good night for now. Are you going to bed now, honey? No, pal, she's going for a lie down in a darkened cellar to recover from talking to you. What do you think? asked Celia. Honey, keep a little time with me. Let's chat more, okay? Okay, I can stay out for a few more minutes. I'll take the phone into the kitchen while I tidy up. Okay, thanks, honey. You're 1 in 1,000,000, honey. Thank you. Can't live without you, honey. Do you know which day you'll come here so I can start making arrangements? No, honey, but it will not more than first week in October. Honey, you can start because it's close already. You said 25th, 26th of September, then end of September, now beginning of October, so I'll wait until you've booked your flight. I've finished tidying up now, so I am going to bed and read for a while. You must be at work now anyway, I'm guessing, so good night. Honey! Why I said so is because of the chemicals that is in the custom holder position. Once the chemical is here, I will tell exactly the date I will be there. Are those the chemicals you need to use with a metrometer, Celia? No, the chemical to diagnose the clouds roll, oil and gas. Ah, Cecilia sagely. OK, I see. Good. Where are you now, honey? Where do you think I am, Celia? Because this was Monday afternoon. You do like to ask random silly questions, don't you? Where are you now? Maybe at work, honey. I'm at the computer chat room. That sounds exciting, Cecilia. Do the computers chat to each other? Why will computers chat with each other without persons using it? I don't know. That's what it sounded like. A room where computers chat. I thought maybe they were networked. I just got home. Oh, really, honey? Ha, ha, ha. Oh, really, honey, again, in reply to her saying she just got home. You're welcome. Hello, honey. Are you sleeping now? He said at 10 to 7 in the evening, UK time. What? Replied Celia. I've just finished dinner. OK, good. Hope you're taking your bath, honey. I told you I just finished dinner. I have to do the washing up. OK, honey. Do you just like asking random silly questions that make no sense? If you really haven't worked out the time in my country by now, you could use Google so you can ask sensible questions. I just Googled the time in Tokyo, so I know what time it is. Honey, please. They need your phone number to call you when they're already in your country. Who needs my phone number? It's OK, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey, he said in reply to her asking if he liked asking random questions and why hadn't he worked out what the time was. And in reply to her asking who needs the phone number, he said, the carrier. They can leave it at the reception desk, Cecilia. Honey, they will need to call you because you are the only person they will like to meet before delivery it. No, they don't, Cecilia. They can call the reception desk and I'll come and collect it. And she gave them the university switchboard number. Honey, please. They need your direct number, please. OK? I never give my mobile number to people like that. They sell your number and you get lots of spam calls. They can call reception and reception will let me know when it arrives. If you tell me which day it's coming, I might even be able to arrange to be on the reception desk myself. Honey, those carriers shipping are comparative organisations. They're not like that, OK? I so wish I knew what that meant, so I'll just say yes, or no, whichever you think is appropriate. Honey, I don't know when it will deliver. That's why you're there for me, honey. You could ask them. They must have sent you the tracking information. Honey, you should be in this position to do all this. Here is inside the sea. I can't just have access to them directly. It's the government officials that ask for the address to send it to. Please do that for me, OK? I gave you the address, Cecilia. Being inside the sea doesn't stop you receiving an email with the tracking info. Stop being so pathetic. You need to man up and grow a pair, don't you? Honey, the time they most have needed the attention, I might be at work. Please try to understand my feelings, honey, OK? You've started helping me already. Please, honey, just through with the delivery, OK? I've given you the address where it will be delivered, OK? And I've given you the phone number where it will be delivered, OK? Why don't you ask for it to be sent to Pearls instead of asking me to take such a big responsibility? Pearls is still a student, you know of that. Don't see what difference that makes. She's your daughter. I'm the person taking care of her. She's an adult, Cecilia. Quite a mature one, judging by her photo. Anyway, I don't know what your problem is. You have the delivery address and the phone number. When you get the tracking info, maybe send me the link so I can see where it is and when it will arrive. I understand, honey. You know she's still a student. She can afford to get the little payment on the shipping. I don't even know what that means, Cecilia. Honey, please, you need to understand my point about what you're talking about. Honey, I have no idea what you're even talking about. You have the delivery address. You have the phone number. When you receive the tracking link, you can forward it to me so I can see. I don't see what else there is to understand. OK, it's fine. I'll give them the number you gave me. Thank you. Honey, please try and be checking on your mailbox. OK? Try, said Celia. Do you think it has a problem? Anyway, just can't wait to come to England. Of course, no problem with the package. Just that they will definitely write to you on your mailbox. And so, Celia checked her email. And if you want to see what the shipping company sent her, you're going to have to watch episode 3. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Please subscribe to my channel, it really does make a difference. Please like this video. Please comment down below. We have an amazing community in the comments. And please share this video. And I'll see you again in Morris Biden, episode 3.